Hello all, it is Madam Creepypasta here. Madam Creepypasta. It must be October because this story is going to explain why we don't have extra time on Halloween. Let's read. And this is a story I made, so I'll leave the link down below so you can have a chance to read it yourself, and hopefully you like, comment, and subscribe, and let's begin. Have you ever wondered why they had a time limit on Halloween? What they haven't told you is what happens after that time. I headed home. I headed for the last house as my red cape flew in the wind. As I grabbed my candy, my mom had told me to hurry up. It's time to go home. I ran back and my cheeks became flushed with red. My mom brought me back to the car and I put my seatbelt on. As she drove the car, we encountered a wolf that looked like it hadn't eaten in days, but its eyes were red, deep red. The gashes are what threw me off. How could a creature live that long with all those cuts and bruises? Chapter 2. The creature ran toward the car, and glass from the windshield had struck my face as long as with my mother, and I felt the steam run to my eyes. I couldn't help but cry. My mother drove home. The creature was gone for now. Chapter 3. Getting home, I stretched out, and my mother locked the doors. I went to the bathroom where I had seen something that looked like it had came out of a horror movie. The mirror had read, Nightmare Wolf. After nearly being terrified, I decided it would be best if I cleaned my cuts that had been caused from the windshield. After healing them as best I could, I headed to sleep. I was awoken by a disturbance. The next time I saw the creature was the last Halloween. When I got to the last house, the creature approached me. The red eyes looked into my soul. He had pinned me to the ground, and the next thing you know, I felt sharp pains in my chest, knowing I was pierced by this creature. Never stay for the last house, because no home is safe ever with this creature lurking around. I know that now, because I am dead. So that was a really old creepypasta, so it probably didn't have the best grammar, but thank you for sticking around and watching, and hopefully I'll get some more creepypastas right in the future. Any suggestions, you can put them down in the comment box, and I'll be glad to read them. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.